Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled One of the Absolute Simplest Marketing Strategies that can actually let you start working harder on your business, entrepreneur, instead of just in your business so you can make more money. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever and wherever you can, try not to just compete all the time for new business. Ads, pay-per-click, inserts, and that sort of stuff. Instead, try and preserve it because the bottom line is it's far cheaper and you'll make a higher net profit. And that's why we're in this deal. So let's quickly discuss 5 vital statistics every serious entrepreneur such as yourself should know. Here's vital stat number 1. Entrepreneur, do you realize on average about 3% of your valued customer or client base, they're going to physically move away? Now, obviously, if your business is 100% internet based, that's not a big an issue. But if you have a physical bricks and mortar part of your business, 3% of your people are gone every year. Here's vital stat number 2. Another 5%, you know what? Because of the friendships they develop, they'll be coaxed away, due to their allegiance to their friends. Just the way it is. Here's vital stat number 3. 9% are going to leave us because of competitors. And that's a good thing because when you have more competition, it makes you and I get leaner and meaner and become better marketers and we become more customer service driven. So that's a good thing. But take a look at vital stat number 4. A full 14% are going to leave entrepreneur because they're basically dissatisfied with our product or our service. 14%. If you're spending money to get these people, you got to try to get that down to single figures. Absolutely. But take a look at vital stat number 5. A full 68% are going to leave because they either feel neglected or taken for granted. This is a big no-no. In fact, has this ever happened to you? You call a company for the first time. So this isn't really a pure example, but it kind of gets right to the heart of the point. You call this business, say a toll-free number, and they put you on hold, which seems forever. And when they finally get back to you, they try to get back to you, the call gets dropped. You want to take a wild guess how many times that happens? And here's the sad part. 99% of these people are not calling back. So, and what I'm trying to say is when people feel neglected or put off, they vote with their feet and they leave. Here's another example too to show you how even though you and I are doing everything we can do in business to be successful and cater to our customer base, sometimes certain things that are done, they're taken the wrong way even though that wasn't the intent. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's say you're reading Sports Illustrated. You pick whatever magazine you want to pick. You substitute, but I'm just trying to make a point here. And when you get to the middle of the magazine, an insert falls out and it says new customers only save 75% off normal subscription rate. Now they're not saying we don't value our current customers because you're a paid subscriber reading the magazine. But the point is some people look at that and go, well, what about me? Meaning the paid subscribers. Clearly that wasn't the company's intention. But you can see how it could be taken that way. So you got to be real careful. Now here's vital statistic number 6. And really it's a bonus tip. And here's what it means. Entrepreneur, always strive to reduce your employee associate, what some people call turnover or attrition rate. Have you ever gone into a business and every few months they got a new employee working the counter? A lot of these small computer repair places, these 4 or 5 people shops, they're notorious for this kind of thing. If you can keep the turnover rate down, that means your employees are happier because they're staying longer. And if they're happy and they're staying longer, they're going to treat your customers and clients better. It's a fact. And here's bonus tip number 2. Always strive to reduce your customer client turnover, fallout rate. I think it was just the last video I did where we talked about the fact that when there's a problem in business, there's always going to, businesses, volcanoes always erupt, and you're trying to put a fire out. Just the fact that you Sincerely go about trying to put that fire out as fast as possible. 95% of the time, those people will stay. That's a fact. And it's far cheaper for you to plug a hole than go out and try and get somebody to replace to put in the hole. And far too many businesses, the airlines are notorious for this. They just churn and burn. And they're blowing through a lot of capital and creating a lot of bad will. There was a big story in the news a couple years back. You may remember where this company, a major airline, lost this guy's luggage, and then they didn't want to pay, and the guy made a song and put it up on YouTube, and the song went viral. And all of a sudden, they decided when they lost 1% stock value that it was cheaper to have just paid for this guy's luggage to be replaced and the content. So the point is, businesses of all sizes get this stuff wrong all the time, and you and I are no exemption to that. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you can see how these proven 7 vital stats, are powerful marketing strategies that you can use to move ahead in today's business environment. So with that said, on that note, for those of you who want to discover how you can add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, entrepreneur, grab that free 9-page special report. Just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales to get it. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Looking forward to being with you again next time on the Marketing Minute.